all my trucks in the way.
Why? I don't know.
Good morning, Councilman Kevin Boris here at Fanwood's Earth Day. This is probably the 25th year we've been doing this, and we have a good group of volunteers out here. We're going to pick up some trash and help keep Fanwood a beautiful place. Have a good day.
Hi, my name is Janet Cray, and I'm here on Earth Day. It's like the 5th time we've been doing this. This is my brother Alan, and it really is, it's very enjoyable and very important to keep the town spotless as best we can.
Hi, some of you know me. I'm the crossing guard at Brunner School. I enjoy doing it very much, and I enjoy crossing kids, and I enjoy doing Earth Day today to be with the people because I enjoy cleaning up with the community in Fanwood.
Hi, today we got a backpack and a pen and a water bottle for those of us who are participating in Earth Day. As you see, we have garbage liners to collect the garbage, and I assume we're going to get pokers to pick up papers and whatnot. And they gave us even a hat. That's if the sun comes out, which I hope it does, because it'll be nice.
Hello, they gave us hats, and they gave us pens, and they gave us shirts. And we're hoping to have a very good time today and have fun. We hope the weather holds up for everybody today because I really enjoy doing this every year.
Good morning. Welcome to Clean Communities Day 2017. We're here at the Fanwood train station getting ready for our annual Clean Communities event. My name's Clint Dixon. I'm the Public Works Director here in town. I'm also the Clean Communities Coordinator. We're here today to help clean up Fanwood, and we've got our groups assembling and getting ready to go out. We want to thank everybody who came out today for the event, and we hope it's a great day. I want to make a special thanks to the Fanwood Bagel for donating all the bagels for today, and to Nick's Pizza, who donated all the pizza after the event. Everybody who participates can go over to Nick's Pizza and get a slice of pizza, and they donated that to us. So I want to thank both of our vendors, and have a great day.
Hello, Mr. Dixon. How are you this morning?
Good morning. How are you? I'm great.
I'm great too. It's Earth Day. Happy Earth Day.
Same to you. Happy Earth Day.
Thank you. I'm so honored to be talking to you, head of Department of Public Works here. You do so much.
Yeah, we take care of the town, and you know, the guys we have on staff do a fantastic job, and they really keep our town looking great.
It does. Our town does look great, so we don't have too many problems to worry about, which is really lucky. Because, in fact, I was researching, and it's actually not. It's a well-known fact at this point that on a large scale, I'm talking globally, the environment is in a pretty bad shape right now. So I would like to know your opinion. Why do you think that doing the small things, community cleanups, do you think that still matters in making a big difference globally?
Yes, it does make a big difference. We're very lucky here in Fanwood that we have a really strong community outreach. People go out, they clean up for themselves. You know, and in our Public Works Department, we're very proactive in cleaning up litter and debris. You know, we have a street sweeping program. But yes, it does make a difference on a local level for you know, for the whole world to go out and clean up. Yes.
By setting an example. There you go. I just read between those lines. There we go. By setting an example for others. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
I get a hat this year, and I'm going to pick up my goodies and get dressed. This is exciting. It's great. I got it. Yeah, because that feels right. Yeah, no, I think that's great. Season's ending quick.
All right, good morning from Fanwood, New Jersey. Welcome to our 28th annual Clean Community Day, where we are at the south side of the train station parking lot here in downtown Fanwood, and we're ready to beautify Mother Earth. We come down here every year, and we volunteers. As you can see, we have always a great turnout, many volunteers that come and pick up litter around the borough. And we have some great giveaways, some t-shirts as always. I believe we have some hats this year. Usually we have some seeds, wildlife, wildflowers, and usually we have free coffee, some free breakfast. So if you're around, please stop by, and we'd love to see you. I always bring my family. Some of my family will be down later because I couldn't get them out of bed, but we always pull this off, rain or shine. And I have my daughter here with me today. We always volunteer every year. It's a great civic activity to come down and do. Usually we usually pick up the litter around the train station because it just seems to be a magnet for people who are unconcerned with how Fanwood looks and how Mother Earth is. There always seems to be plenty of litter to do. So
Here's where I jump in with a question. How are you, Councilman?
I'm good today.
Thanks, me too. Okay, so I heard I was listening into your little intro by yourself, and so I heard you say Mother Earth, Mother Nature a couple different times.
Yes.
So, do you consider Mother Nature sort of like a parent figure? I know that's kind of weird, but answer it.
I guess so. I mean, I guess it stems from the fact that you're supposed to respect your elders, supposed to respect your parents.
Yeah.
And if you consider the Earth a mother figure, then you should respect the planet.
And as a parent yourself, you bring your kids here. Is that sort of what you're setting an example to them for?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of the things that people in Fanwood tend to do. We bring our children. We lead by example. We like to show them. It's all part of the continuity of keeping the borough clean and beautiful, and also acting locally and thinking about these issues on a larger scale, but also doing something about it. A lot of people nowadays want to know, what can I do? I want to be able to do something. And this is one of those things every year that people can actually do to get out and beautify the borough.
As a family, you can honor your mother.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
These are definitely annual volunteers for our Community Cleanup Earth Day celebration here in Fanwood. I'm so excited to talk to you again. This is Clint, our ringleader today, who will be interviewing for the rest of his order of, would you repeat that name again? It's a beautiful name.
The MOCA International Meditation Center.
Okay, and where are you guys located here in Fanwood?
We're right down the street, right here on Midway.
Midway Avenue. Okay, awesome. Very great. I'm so excited to see you guys, if you can't tell. And tell us again, what brings you all out? This is a great number you've got with you today.
Yeah, well, we feel that we're part of the community. We should help out. And Earth Day is a great day to come and meet up and join together with the community. And that's what we like to do.
The community. Oh, we are always so happy to see you. Here's another question I don't think I've asked you before, but I've recently been super involved in just researching for my own benefit the effects of the decline, actually, of the environment on a large-scale global level. And you don't see it here in these small communities. But what we're doing is, some people will consider it just like a small thing, but do you think that these small efforts make a big impact?
Oh, definitely. Small efforts do make a big impact. Even within our temple, we believe that even one person can make a difference. We're like one candlelight. From one candlelight, we share it to another person. It then becomes two candlelights, and on. And eventually, together, we can brighten the world.
Oh, what a beautiful response. I believe that too, personally, but a lot of people don't. So it's great to hear that from you guys. It's great for our viewers to have heard that response. So thank you very much. And it seems like you're all in agreement.
Yes.
Okay, thank you again for being out here, and happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
Well, good morning, Fanwood. How are we? So I first want to just give you a very sincere thank you. We have a lot of members of our Environmental Commission standing over here, right behind me, in their nice green shirts. And the reason why I want to acknowledge them publicly is because these are the volunteers, the people who live in Fanwood, and we always have room for one more on the commission. The responsibility is our environment in Fanwood. The responsibility is taking care of our nature center. They're the ones that will make sure on Fanwood Day there's information. They are a wonderful group, and so I want to acknowledge them for all the work that they do to our Fanwood Environmental Commission. As Greg said, this is our 28th year of Fanwood acknowledging the importance of educating ourselves on our environment. And I also want to say thank you to Greg, who's been here for all the 28 years, right? Bob McCarthy, how long? 60? 60 years. We always have room for more volunteers on the Clean Communities Committee that meets maybe a couple weeks before the event. So if you're ever interested, please just step forward. To all of you, to the Boy Scouts, to the Girl Scouts, to the residents, to our friends that live down the street here from our Buddhist temple, thank you very much. Our monks that are always here giving back to our community, and I always say you can't miss them. But thank you, they are an integral part of our community, and part of their mission is to really give back to the community, and they have been doing that for the last several years. To our Public Works Committee, DPW rather, who will basically be taking you out and making sure that you're kept safe. So Earth Day is our annual Clean Communities Day. And again, this is 28 years, and we are a group of concerned citizens that believe that there is climate change. We believe that there is something going on in our environment on a global level that is causing the seas to rise, the droughts to continue, and that is why we're here to lend our small part into making sure that our little piece of the world is kept clean and safe and healthy. So we're going to be out there today picking up the trash. We're going to be out there today with our hats on being worn proudly, and other people are going to say, hey, what are they doing? And you're going to say, it's Earth Day. And, and you're going to just be you're going to leave this afternoon knowing that you actually really made a difference. And from the bottom of my heart as your mayor and all of our council, we want to just thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your very busy day. And I also want to acknowledge our very own Union County freeholder, Al Mirabella, that is here every year. The county is a good partner for us in resources and as well as grants that we receive to help us give you programs here in the community. So I will turn now the program back over to Greg, and I want to thank you sincerely for really your commitment for decades at this point.
Thank you, Mayor. You have two bags. There's the black bag is for trash. The white bag is for recyclables. If anyone finds money, bring it to me and I will recycle it myself. So anyway, I think we're all set to go to our assignments. Hold on, the mayor has one more thing.
So I would be remiss if I didn't just acknowledge our recycling program here in Fanwood. As you know, this is going into our full year of our curbside recycling program. And I have to tell you, and I have to congratulate each and every one of you, because we have basically doubled the amount that we have recycled here in Fanwood. We always thought we had a very high recycling rate, not compared to what we're doing now. We literally have doubled the amount of recycling material that we are collecting because of the curbside program. So I want to thank you for that. I know it was a big change, and I know that there's those who missed the recycling center, but the one thing that we could never argue about was Fanwood's commitment to recycling. So thank you very much for making sure that every 2 weeks you put your two blue bins out there and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, group number one, that's Martine and Midway Avenue. That's over here. There will be buses available to take you. So anyone that wants to clean that area. Two is the North Side train station, North Avenue to Martine Bridge, Borough Hall, and at Carriage House Park. Austin has people for the municipal parking lot. And then 5 is the Lions Club. We could use some help doing South Avenue with the Lions Club. So if you want to help out there, that's number 5. Number 6, we already have a team that's going over to the Nature Center. People from our Environmental Commission will be doing that. 7 is the Brook. Kenny will be taking people to the Brook from Farley to Terrell. Again, it will be in the bus that you see to our right. Andy and Tony will be doing the railroad tracks, and this is for older adults, not adults, older kids and adults only. So if you want to go over to areas that you feel comfortable doing, you're welcome to do it at this time. Thank you very much, and come back for your pizza slices.
Hello, what's your name?
Stephen Dolgen.
Hello, and yours?
Trisha Dolgen.
Oh, nice couple supporting the Earth.
Thank you.
Did Mother Earth nudge you out here today, or was it of your own accord?
It was my own accord. I'm very environmentally conscious. I'm always busting my children, my wife. That has to be recycled. This has to be recycled. I started recycling before it became
The thing to do and requirement.
Mm-hmm.
So have you been residents of Fanwood for a while?
I was born and raised in Fanwood. And so we moved back to actually Scotch Plains. So we're here helping Fanwood.
Very nice.
Obviously, by my accent, you can tell it's a New York accent. I was born and raised there. Excuse me. Married a New Jersey Fanwood girl, and we eventually settled in Scotch Plains.
Oh, Jersey
And
girl.
Obviously, I worked in Manhattan, so I was always here taking the train station for 30 years.
So you must appreciate the new recycling efforts here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, I think it's really fantastic. It's really improving every year.
Yes, I agree. So where's your station? Have you heard? Where are you being volunteering?
Like to clean up. I like to clean up the railroad station since I've always used it, and I've always seen a lot of trash from the windows.
Kind of giving back.
Giving back. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for this interview, and happy cleaning.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Got a very tall volunteer. Feel like I'm interviewing a tree almost. That is a compliment. What is your name?
Mike Hensley.
Mike Hensley. Okay, are you a Fanwood resident?
Yep.
Awesome. So what brings you out here?
I want to give back to my community.
Yes, and you are doing just that. Are you aware of all the environmental damages that are happening and occurring around the world?
Yeah.
Is that something else that spurred you to come out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you believe that even though this is just some small effort, that it's actually making a big difference? Or do you think that, some people don't believe that.
I think it makes a big difference. Maybe just for here even, because I really love this town, and it's always nice to get back to it, give back to it.
Of course, giving back to what you love. I'm thanking you very much from the bottom of my heart, and I know that this town is too. So, happy cleaning.
Yes, thank you.
So, good morning, Fanwood. We are out here on a little overcast Saturday celebrating the 28th annual Clean Communities Earth Day here in Fanwood. We have a wonderful turnout of Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and seniors. The Union County 4-H Club is here. We have religious organizations that are here. We have families that just moved into town. So it's really wonderful to see such a cross-section of our community come out here and understand the importance of environmental protection. And today is all about loving Mother Earth and understanding that there is climate change that is out there, and the seas are rising and the deserts are experiencing more droughts, and this is our little way of making sure that our community here stays as safe and healthy as possible. So we want to thank everybody, especially our Clean Communities Committee and our Department of Public Works that are taking out our volunteers for yet another wonderful 28th year of coming here and beautifying Fanwood. Thank you.
I'm with Councilman Jack Molinar right now, and he's about to talk to us about the new installment of our curbside recycling in Fanwood, which is so exciting, and you're about to talk about it for us.
Absolutely. The curbside has been a great program for us because we always had to bring it to a center, and we thought our recycling rates were high, but now we've almost doubled our recycling rates. And all you got to do is bring that big bin to the curb, and I know I love it. I went a whole month, and I still was able to fill up the whole thing. And it's been great. Our recycling program is going well. We're doing so much more. So we're very happy about it. It was a hard thing to do, but we're good. It's happened. And we're collecting more, and which is what it's all about, is to make sure we get all that stuff out of the waste stream and it gets recycled. So we're happy.
How much work did go into it?
It was just a lot of work of trying to plan it all out, try to figure out the cost and whether we could do it, because there's a cost to it. And it was just a lot of work from that aspect.
Right. So was the Public Works Committee involved?
Yeah, Public Works Committee. I'm chair of the Public Works, and our Public Works workers are involved in it. And so it was a good program to help and plan, and it was a lot of work for a couple of years to figure it all out. And now it's up and running, and we can't be happier.
Any plans for the future?
Recycle more.
Just recycle more.
Just recycle.
Yes, good plan. Thank you so much. We needed that information to be spread to the viewers on Fanwood TV. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
All right, I'm now with the Vice Chair of the Environmental Committee. And so I would like to ask you now, as an expert of the environment, some really pressing questions. You must know about climate change. You must believe in it. True?
That's very true. The climate is definitely changing. I think the only controversy that may be out there is how much is being caused by people themselves as opposed to natural processes. Because we do know that the Earth does warm up naturally and does cool off. But the acceleration is so fast that obviously that man-made or people-made products being put into the atmosphere are affecting the climate as well.
So I would argue that another controversy would be that how can we be making a difference if all we're doing is cleaning up a small community?
Every bit helps. Basically, if you have a nice clean community that works, that empowers people to be thinking about your entire environment, not just their community, but even if they travel to other places in New Jersey, they'll be thinking about, wow, hey, that town doesn't look as clean as ours. What else can be done to clean up the state? And I think it kind of can snowball, especially if the younger kids learn about having a clean community, working with the environment. They'll bring that with them as adults, and hopefully they'll teach their kids, and their kids will teach their friends and their neighbors. And it's a snowball effect, and you just have to keep doing it. You just can't do it once and say, hey, we did our bit. But if you're going to clean up the environment, you have to constantly work on it. Just like they said, the price of freedom is internal vigilance. The same thing with the environment. You have to continue to work on it to clean it up, whether it's on a local level, national level, or international level.
That makes perfect sense, that snowball effect. And also, if nobody cleans up Fanwood, who will? It will just decay, just like other parts, right?
Exactly. So Fanwood does its bit, and hopefully everybody else can do their bit as well.
And lastly, you're usually very good at giving us a few quick green tips to live by, which will make a big difference if everybody implements them. So what are your few this year?
Well, a couple of them are. A lot of people don't realize that there's a state law in New Jersey that you're not allowed to idle your car more than 3 minutes. And yet when we see people at the train station waiting to pick somebody up, and the weather's beautiful, you think they'd roll down their window, let the fresh air come in, but they let their car run.
What's the impact of that?
Well, even though we do have pollution controls on cars, there's still some pollutants that do get in the atmosphere, which does contribute to greenhouse warming and climate change. Also, people don't realize it's also bad for the engine of your car, because it does wear out the cylinders and other mechanical parts of the car faster if you let your car idle too long.
Okay, so don't do that. How about one more?
Yes, turn off the water if you're brushing your teeth or washing your face. Just run the water enough to get your toothbrush wet or your face wet. Turn it off. You can save some water that way.
That's so obvious, right? But it's difficult. Yes. Thank you so much for enlightening us, and we will see you at the Nature Center.
Very good. I'll be there. Gary Zelk, S-Z-E-L-C. I'm right now the vice chair in the Environmental Commission. I was the chair for a number of years, but decided to step back a little bit. We've got a lot of other things going on. Because I'm also on the State Association in New Jersey Environmental Commission's Board of Trustees. I've been on that for a number of years too. So I've got a lot of things going on.
Extreme expert at our disposal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Greg Cummings. I want to welcome everyone in Fanwood to our Clean Communities Day. Happy Earth Day to everyone. We're here to clean up the town and make it the sparkling gem that it always is. So thanks again for coming, and it looks like it's going to clear up.
basketball, and we have found a crushed mowed over sprinkler. And a lot of liquor bottles, a lot of beer cans. They're cleaning up along the stream inside the nature center, picking up lots of garbage, bikes and pails, and good stuff like that.
We've been hiking this beautiful Fanwood Nature Center for a long time, searching and searching for the stars of this Earth Day, and we found them. The newly appointed chairperson of Fanwood's Environmental Commission, Eric Gallen, who's also my neighbor, wonderful person, inside and out, and also the newly appointed caretaker of the entire Fanwood Nature Center, but also has been a part of the Environmental Commission for how many years?
Oh, over 10.
Over 10? And your name is Phyllis?
Sandrock.
Phyllis Sandrock. Okay, so both of you guys, would you like to tell me a little bit about your positions?
So the Environmental Commission, since 1974, has been responsible for the care and maintenance of the Nature Center. Actually, this Nature Center was established by the Environmental Commission. It was an abandoned lot, and over the years, volunteers have spent many hours removing trash, removing trees, and most recently, we've been spending a lot of time removing invasive species with the help of goats. The last 2 seasons, we'll be doing that again this year as well.
Do you know when the goats will be returning?
We believe sometime in May.
That's soon. We love the goats.
They do a good job. Most people don't want to pick poison ivy out of the nature center, so the goats don't care. They'll eat it, and it's gone. So
goats don't care.
Yeah. But the Environmental Commission is also responsible for any open space in town, providing education to folks, and doing educational outreach. You know, we often meet people at Fanwood Day, Earth Day, and sometimes with some of the downtown fairs that the community has.
Excellent. I had no idea. It's very hard to believe that this used to be an abandoned lot. There's so much beauty growing here right now. Would you like to say a few words?
Let's see. I'm new to the position. However, I do my best to support the Environmental Commission and all of their projects. I'll be overseeing the goat project coming in May. You haven't seen much poison ivy in here yet. Hopefully it hasn't returned thanks to the goats doing their job. And
could you tell us, what does poison ivy look like?
It's a broadleaf plant.
Usually leaves of 3,
Yeah,
shiny.
leaves of 3, shiny. It changes depending on the time of year, but the vines are poisonous as well. So I would just say be very careful. Stay on the trails if you're visiting the nature center. Words to live by.
Okay, so as caretaker, how often do you need to be around?
Quite a lot. I actually come through several times a week just to keep an eye on the trails and the projects. I was in here a couple weeks ago measuring to extend the boardwalk. Hopefully our scouts will take on that project. Because we're always trying to update our amphitheater. We want to hopefully hold some talks in here soon in the upcoming months so that the public can enjoy this precious piece of 8 acres in Fanwood.
That's beautiful. So as part of your role, will you be serving as tour guide, or is that not something that's involved?
Possibly.
That would be wonderful because you are so lovely.
Oh, it's an honor. It's an honor to serve as caretaker, and I hope I fill the shoes that Dean Talcott has left for me.
It's an honor to speak to you both. I just have one fun fact, actually. If I know you must love the goats yourself, but I have a friend, Joanna Jones, who's a Fanwood resident, and she actually took a picture of one of the goats 2 summers ago, and he was standing with it on his hind legs with his hoofs against the tree, just posing, like model-esque, looking at the camera. And she has that that picture in storage, so she wants to use it for the Fanny Wood Day contest. Do you think that could be a contender?
Yes, I think yes.
Yes. I don't know if you guys are in as judges or anything, but I think that it could win.
It sounds like a winner.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us, and happy Earth Day, happy cleaning.
Thanks. Nice talking.
Thank you so much.
That's great. Because I went to the.
How's your dog doing?
Great. We have 2.
Wow. We thought we saw a second.
Thank you. Whoa. That could be harmful to the environment, right? Would you like to talk about it? Let me help you. What did you find?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can guess what it is.
I don't think you will.
Ah! What is that?
No, that's okay.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's a broken.
But it shouldn't be here.
No. Where is
Looks like an old pot made by our ancestors. That's a joke. A belt slip preventer? What?
There's some.
I'm Carol Walchick. I'm a resident of Fanwood on Chetwood Terrace. We've been here since 1961, and I'm a newbie to the Environmental Commission since last October, I guess.
That's not so new.
Well, it's new, so, and I'm having a blast.
What got you into it then?
Because I love this nature center. I love Fanwood. And I think we should be doing things for our town and engaging people to help out and make this a site that people want to come to and to learn or just to enjoy nature.
This is Kelly Magnus closing out on the 2017 Community Cleanup Earth Day celebration here in Fanwood. We had an awesome time exploring God's green treasure map that Mother Nature gave us and finding out just why people come out and wouldn't miss Earth Day for the world.